to the untrained eye, April 7th is just another day. And, April 7th, 2016, to a lot of people, may just be another day, but not around these parts, because today it's a very special day. Very, very special. Because on this day, 5 years ago, this fine video blog platform went live. Yes, it is the 5th anniversary of the founding of This May or May Not Be Satire. And oh my goodness, I've been doing this for a long time. Look at this guy walking down the road. Okay, never mind, that's an aside. But back to it. Yeah, it's a very, very important day. Like I said, the 5th anniversary of This May or May Not Be Satire going live. And this was way back in the day when I started. I think that was back in the day when you could actually pick your own domain channel name. So instead of the way it is nowadays when you start a new YouTube channel, they just give you a whole bunch of random letters and numbers, and you have to earn subscribers to actually get a custom domain name. Well, yeah, back in the day you could just pick your own. It's like, okay, well, you're www.youtube.com / whatever you want. Put something in there. And that's a long time ago. In fact, I think, were they still using the star system? Where you rate how many stars you want to give a video? I think they may have been still doing that. But anyway, 5 years ago I started this fine channel, and here we are, half a decade later, and we're still chugging along. And I think it's one of those really incredible, fortuitous, serendipitous turns of fate that resulted, I checked this morning, in the very day, the 5th anniversary of This May or May Not Be Satire going up, we hit the 500,000 view mark. So God knows how many hours people have squandered watching me talk about Taco Bell and UFC and conspiracy theorists and all other sorts of weird shenanigans I've gotten into over the years. And I don't know, I'm not really going to get emotional about it, but I don't know, that's kind of a cool feeling to know that there are people, in Japan and in Germany and other third world nations like Mississippi who are watching my videos, who are acknowledging, what I'm going through. And look at this guy just throwing out there, because there's a real world out there beyond your web. Lots of people who are in dire need of help, that need it. I just want you to know about that. Like I said, that's an aside though. But yeah, just going back to it, it's a pretty cool feeling to know that my most banal thoughts and all these really rudimentary experiences I have can not only be turned into a certain intellectual commodity, it's an intellectual commodity that can be broadcast to literally the entire world. And really, that's the beauty of YouTube. I know I've said this before in a couple of videos and had 500 subscribers, but when you look at YouTube, just this whole idea, just how revolutionary of a concept it is, that you can just turn on your camera and record yourself, and then next thing you know, bam, literally the entire world can see it. And this whole self-media thing, that's absolutely incredible. Just when you think about it, it just happens so gradually that you don't really, have the time to kind of let it sink in and really evaluate just how amazing the technological feat is. But it's happened, and I'm really happy for it. And YouTube itself has been around since 2006, and here we are, 10 years later, and it's still going strong. It's here to stay as a cultural construct. So I think YouTube is going to be around for a couple more years. Hopefully it'll be another 5 years so I can hit the 1 million mark as far as video views at the current rate, which would be fantastic. But really, I hope YouTube just keeps staying around. I want it to be around for the rest of my life for a very simple reason. Now, YouTube to me is basically a giant scrapbook. That's its function. It's a virtual memento chest. It's a thing where I can collect all of these really sort of dumb, and then there are some pretty important moments on there. You can go back and watch my videos. There's some very key life moments. But for me, it's basically an audio-visual track record of everywhere I've been and where I'm going. When you go back and you watch the videos from 2011, I was, a junior in college. And now, I've been out, I've won awards, I'm making, real people money. like I have something to watch. You know, I've been in I've lived like in 4 places since I started this channel. So I can go back to 2012. Oh, I lived here for a couple of months. Oh, look, I lived here for 2 years. Oh, look, I lived here. I mean, it's really interesting to kind of go back and do that. This whole of nostalgia and just kind of seeing where you are and how you develop, verbally and philosophically, and I mean, it's just a fun thing to look back on. And eventually, I hope YouTube, like I said, is around for years and years and years, and one day I'll be 90 and you'll be able to, implant iPods into your brain, and I'll have my entire YouTube channel stored up. And the big grand plan is to put all the videos in one major playlist while I'm on my deathbed, and just relive all of my experiences from the age of, how old was I? 24 onward, I believe. Yeah, from 24 onward. And I want YouTube to be a part of not just, who I am as sort of a YouTuber, but I want to incorporate it into my real life. I want it to be there, when I have my first child. When I'm playing with my kid, I want to put those videos online. Videos of my wedding, I want to do that. All of my adventures, traveling abroad, doing all that stuff, I want it to be there. I want this to be a catalog. I want this to be a historical record of who I was, what I experienced, and all the things that happened to me, and all the things that I've happened to. And I think that's a really astounding sort of technological miracle that we have as a culture that no one in history before us ever had. And I think we're extraordinarily lucky to have it. So that's just sort of my philosophical spiel about, why YouTube is important and why I keep posting videos and, just why I do what I do. And I think it's kind of a shame that, I haven't actually seen the official data, but, I got a suspicion that there are so many people who actually have YouTube accounts. How many, millions, maybe even billions of registered users by now don't actually create their own media. They don't make videos. They don't, go out there and, show their experiences to the world, which I think is kind of sad. I mean, YouTube is a platform that's not really meant for you to be passive. It's not just for something for you to go on and be a troll and comment on people's videos. It's for you to let other people know about your own life, your own circumstances, the things going on around you. That's the whole intent of the platform, and I'd like to see more people do it. And here, marking this momentous day, once again, not only the 5th year anniversary, but also the 500,000 view mark, which is pretty big. I would like to extend an invitation to any of the followers, any of the subscribers, anyone who just came across this video by accident. If you want to get involved in the game, let's network. Let's co-produce videos. Even if it's something really, really simple, like talking on Skype. Let's get stuff out there. We're living in a world where, all these corporations own the media, and advertisers have so much leeway on what goes viral, and it's really just a big old stomping ground. And when you look around YouTube, it's really a cultural apocalypse. I mean, you've got all these weird, racist and sexist and misogynistic and doom-saying, and these people who are probably insane making these videos and putting them out there and just completely using up all the good bandwidth. We need something to be a basically sort of like an industrial strength declogger, like liquid plumber to all this crap on YouTube. So if you're quasi-intelligent, if you've got ideas, especially ones that kind of float against the mainstream, let me know. We'll set something up. We'll co-produce videos. I'll get your name out there. I'll put your video stuffs on my video stuff, and you know what? We'll start a faction. I'm not one of those guys that believes in revolutions, but I believe you can at least do something. And just going out there and being our own media creators, I think, is a vital first step to everybody just being a little bit happier and being a little bit more content, and people having just a little bit more control with what goes on here on the internet, so nobody loses. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much it. All I got to say. It's been a blast the last 5 years. Here's looking forward to the next 5. Been a blast getting the first 500,000 views. Here's looking to getting 6 figures on that account. All right, well, like I said, let me know if you're interested, and also let me know what you want to see. I mean, do you like the low money approach, the low culture stuff? Do you like me just not really editing anything, just put stuff up in one take? Do you want to see me get out in the world and like do more interviews, go to more events, kind of bring you more coverage of what's going on there, more introspection, any particular topics you want me to explore? Do you want more Taco Bell reviews? Are you sick of Taco Bell? Do you want me to do something that's not Taco Bell? Let me know. Let me know, and I'll take it into consideration, because, this channel, it's just as much yours as it is mine. Actually, that's not true at all, but I like to think that sometimes when it, suits me. But, all that to say, once again, it's been a hoot. I wanted to keep being a hoot, and I want you to help me make it a hoot. So, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you got ideas, there's a comment section below. I'm here to talk.